Namaste everyone, how's it going? How to ease your pain is something on which I would like to speak right now. And this is because there's a lot of people right now who are carrying a lot of pain since a very, very long time. And that pain has been carried around for so long that it has made these people very, very heavy. All right. And when I say it has made them very, very heavy, I mean it in a metaphorical sense where their spirit feels tired. For those of you to whom this is making sense because you're in that position, I'm speaking with those of you. So when the spirit becomes very, very heavy, it manifests obviously in the physical life also, because you no longer have the energy that you used to have to go through the day. It feels like a struggle and it feels like you're going on and on and on and on. You don't have the vibrancy, which is the light within you that used to be there up until the point before which you got hurt, or if there's a lot of obstacles that you're fighting one after another, until all of that has weighed you down. All right. So your energy is not there, your vibrancy is not there, your sharpness is not there, because you're not clear headed or light headed. All right. So because of the weight that you're carrying, you become slow, you become heavy, you become very dense, and basically to enjoy life it's a little difficult because the good things about life don't really please you as easily. Okay. Now if you're walking around with that much of pain or even trauma of some sort, maybe it was a heartbreak, maybe it was bad times, one after another, after another, after another, and you've just been fighting, obviously your reserves are depleted. Okay. So there's a bunch of things that you can do when you're in this kind of a situation. There's actually many things you can do, and all of them kind of add up to helping you become lighter, because what I'm going to share is probably not going to take your wound away. All right, but it might help you in healing it faster. All right. So there are many ways in which you can turn yourself from somebody who's very dense into a lighter being, as well as change the level at which you're operating, so that that heaviness that you're carrying does not permeate everything that you're going into. Okay. Number one, and this is going to be very difficult for a few people, but if it's doable, please do it. All right. Number one, stop everything and fuck off. Literally, run away. Run away to save yourself, because in the current drudgery of life, everything that you have going on, you're not going to find the moment of respite where you can actually take some time to do nothing, because there is so much happening that you literally need a period of nothingness to kind of recalibrate yourself. Okay. So even if you can't take a long break, but if you can get out for a Saturday, Sunday to a natural place nearby, or a place which has no noise, no urbanization, none of your friends, no technology, nothing, it would be nice to go there even if you do nothing. All right. You want to take a book along or something, that's fine, but like the objective is that you get some time alone with yourself, so that you're able to hear and feel what your spirit is really going through, so that you can then actually address it in the right manner. Another thing you can do is a change in your lifestyle, especially when it comes to food. All right, because food is that format of energy that we take from the environment and put it into us so that we keep this machine running. But everything in this physical environment has different qualities, or as in our Vedic sciences, you will have gunas. All right, so there's Rajas guna, and there's Sattva guna, and then there's Tamas guna. So they have to do with different qualities of the pran which you're taking in, and it would be a good idea to change your diet, because the fuel which you're putting in, if you put in a less dense fuel, if you put in fuel which is more alive, you will notice a change in your energy patterns especially, and in your operation, your wakefulness, and all of those kind of things. All right, which will make you more functional and more capable to handle things. And this, for example, this is the first time I'm sharing this. This happened for me automatically, especially when it comes to non-vegetarian food. I was a very, very heavy meat eater, and I thought I would never be leaving it ever in my life. It went on its own because I'm just going through a few different processes since a long time. For me, it just dropped on its own since over a year now. All right, but it has made a major difference in terms of the energy processing which is going on within my body. Third, and the one which I feel is the most important, because that is constant, all right, is that whatever is coming your way in terms of, if you're suffering and you've been battling hard times for a very long time, or if there's some pain and there are similar objects or environments or people who are all related to that pain and everything. Now, when all of these things come in front of you, there is an immediate recognition because of a pattern which is imprinted in you. All right, so that recognition is happening immediately, that associates all of these things with that pain or whatever is going bad. All right, for example, if let's say you're going through a hard time financially, and now anything which comes up as an expense has come up, obviously it hurts you even more. All right, even if you might not show it, but because right now you're in that state and another new obstacle has come your way, you're gonna get further down inside, even if on the outside you don't show it, that holy shit, now I've got another expenditure. All right, or for example, there's a lot of things, like let's say you have a mutual group of friends and you had a relationship, and you and that other person have broken up, but whenever you meet any of those friends, like you miss the presence of that other person and stuff. Now what happens is that people normally shut down, all right, or either they shut down and just like act as if it does not exist, or what they do is they go really hard at fighting the way it's making them feel. Okay, because I have to go on, all right, because what the hell, this is life, etc. Here I'm going to suggest you one thing, which is that all of these things which come your way and are further either reminding you of the bad things or are another obstacle in your way, at those particular moments, I want you to love that particular obstacle. I want you to love whatever is reminding you of, the bad thing or the person who's missing, or, whatever is the aspect of your pain. Start loving it. It's very counterintuitive. Normally, we have protection strategies and deflection strategies and neglecting strategies and avoidance strategies and all of that. I am telling you to love it. Because even though you're broken, I'm asking you to be bigger than all of this and love it all, because it is actually making you whoever you're supposed to be ahead, which you cannot see right now. And this, I'm literally talking to myself also, because I've also gone through these kind of things in my life. And hindsight is always 20/20, but when it's happening, we can't see it. So love all of these things, because the other fight which you're having inside, either avoidance and shutdown, or that totally confronting those feelings or not addressing them, they are creating havoc inside you, and they are creating more of an emotional mess inside you and confusing your energies even more. So don't do that, because that's just more of a mess that you'll need to clean up later. The best thing to do is to actually love all of this, welcome it. Why? Because that will help in integration or completion, which is something we can talk about separately. I think on my Telegram channel, I think I have written something over there which deals with the integration, because normally what we do is with the parts which are broken about us, we either avoid them or camouflage them or compensate for them, but that's not what's needed. What's needed is integration. All right, so you need to welcome this. You need to welcome the things which are giving you pain, because you're human for experiencing pain, and there's nothing wrong in that. And you won't become superhuman by now avoiding them or being anti them, because becoming superhuman is not about mentally becoming superior, or it's about basically expanding your heart, all right, and being able to encapsulate more with love, because that brings certain level of peace, and it brings a certain level of comfort even in the midst of a storm, even in the midst of discomfort. All right, it brings more ease to your heart, and that's what I want to share with you guys. And I don't want to go deeper for now, but let me know if you would like me to do that. I hope this helps you or anybody else who's in a hard time. You know them, please share it on, and let me know if you would like me to speak on something else. Thank you.